It's said that every young girl dreams of one day becoming a Disney princess. For most people, this idea remains nothing but a dream, but for a select few actresses, it may actually become a reality when they're given the chance to play Disney princesses in real life. With Disney making live adaptations of more and more of their best stories, it looks like there will be more opportunities on the rise for actresses to land Disney princess roles. But as it turns out, not every actress is interested in playing a princess, and for this video, we're taking a look at some of the ones who said no. Here is our list of 10 actors who refused Disney princess roles. Enjoy this video and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome ScreenRant content every single day. And before we start, can you guess this movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video. Emma Watson as Cinderella in Cinderella. The whole world is excitedly waiting to see Emma Watson as Disney Princess Belle in the 2017 live adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, as the actress seems like the absolute perfect casting decision. The world almost got to see Watson as a Disney princess a few years earlier though, as she was actually first offered the role of Cinderella in the 2015 film. Watson turned down the part, saying she wanted to wait for the right princess role, and it looks like Belle is it. On top of turning down Cinderella, Emma Watson also actually turned down the lead role in 2016's musical hit La La Land. That movie has done amazingly well, so we hope that Watson isn't regretting her decision. Elle Fanning as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Get ready to see a lot of Elle Fanning in the near future, as the actress will be showing up in about 8 movies between 2017 and 2018. One movie that Fanning won't be showing up in, however, is the live adaptation of The Little Mermaid. Fanning was originally in talks to play the lead role of Ariel, but decided to turn it down in favor of playing Sleeping Beauty in the 2014 film Maleficent. This was probably a good choice, as the movie came out much sooner and has helped her launch her career to a much higher level. Beyoncé as Tiana in The Princess and the Frog. Disney made headlines in 2009 when they finally brought the world their first African-American Disney princess with Tiana in The Princess and the Frog. The movie is a lot of fun, and Anika Noni Rose did a great job voicing Tiana and bringing a great personality to the character. Rose wasn't the director's first choice for the role, however, as the filmmakers had originally offered the part to Beyoncé Knowles. Beyoncé turned the part down because she wanted to focus on her music, and she wasn't particularly interested in the script. Bey is doing pretty damn well for herself these days, so we don't think she regrets the decision too much. Reese Witherspoon as Merida in Brave. Reese Witherspoon has long been considered one of Hollywood's true sweethearts, so it's no surprise that she was offered a role as a Disney princess. When Disney was getting set to make the 2012 movie Brave, they had their hopes set on Witherspoon to play the lead role, Merida. The actress was game for the part, but things started to go off the rails when she began to really struggle with the Scottish accent necessary for the part.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrough.
Eventually, the accent became too much for Witherspoon to handle and she had to let the part go, leaving it instead for the lesser-known actress Kelly Macdonald. Kristen Stewart as Snow White in The Huntsman: Winter's War. Kristen Stewart became one of the most recognizable stars in the world when she was cast as Bella Swan in the infamous Twilight Saga. But since those movies have ended, she hasn't been able to find the same level of success. Her biggest role came when she was cast as Snow White in 2012's Snow White and the Huntsman. Although the movie made a lot of money, it was not a critical hit, and Stewart decided to refuse the offer to reprise her role in the 2016 sequel. It may be every girl's dream to play a princess, but we have to hand it to Stewart for getting out ahead on this one, as the sequel currently sits at a 17% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Margot Robbie as Cinderella in Cinderella. The Australian actress has had no problem landing major movie roles lately, with recent great performances in hits like Suicide Squad and The Wolf of Wall Street. When Disney started planning their 2015 live-action adaptation of Cinderella, it's no surprise that Robbie was one of the actresses at the top of their list. She made it to the final stage of auditions, and it's undisclosed whether she ended up turning down the role or if the filmmakers decided to go in another direction. In the end, the role went to Lily James, and the movie was met with moderate success. All in all, it's probably better that Margot Robbie held off on this one, and we wouldn't be shocked to see her as another Disney princess in the coming years. Jennifer Aniston as Giselle in Enchanted. Before Amy Adams was starring in Oscar movies every single year, the actress was singing through the streets as the Princess Giselle in the 2007 Disney musical Enchanted. Adams was great in the role, but it turns out she wasn't the filmmaker's first choice. Apparently, the role was first offered to Jennifer Aniston, but she refused the part. While this may seem like a weird casting choice now, you have to remember that Aniston was fresh off the hit series Friends, and one of the most sought-after actresses around. Fast forward 10 years, and Amy Adams is turning out hit after hit, while Aniston has become a veteran of the rom-com genre, so you do the math. Jodie Foster as Princess Leia in Star Wars. Ever since Disney got control of the Star Wars franchise, fans have been campaigning for Princess Leia to be inducted as one of the official Disney princesses. The late Carrie Fisher is iconic in the role, and it's really hard to imagine anyone else playing the part, but it's a little known fact that she actually wasn't the first choice. The role of Princess Leia was first offered to Jodie Foster, who was an up-and-coming star back in those days, and at the age of 14 would have been a much younger version of the character. Foster had to turn down the role due to scheduling conflicts, and we have to think it was fate, as it is really hard to imagine anyone else but Fisher as Princess Leia. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt as young Aurora in Maleficent. When you're the daughter of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, it's really only a matter of time before you start getting offered movie roles. It would be most kids' dream to play a Disney princess before they turn 10, but it turns out that Shiloh, the eldest Jolie-Pitt daughter, actually turned down the role of 5-year-old Aurora in her mother's film Maleficent. Shiloh said that she would have been more interested in playing her mother's role, but she'll probably have to wait a while for that one. Luckily for Angelina Jolie, she didn't have to look far for a second choice, as she actually cast her younger daughter Vivian as the young version of Sleeping Beauty. Chloe Grace Moretz as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Although she's yet to turn 20, Chloe Grace Moretz has already been a huge Hollywood star for years now. From the Amityville Horror to Kick-Ass to Neighbors 2, Moretz has done a lot of work for someone her age. When the live adaptation of Disney's The Little Mermaid was announced, the filmmakers had Chloe Grace Moretz at the top of their list to play Ariel, and originally the actress was on board. Then, last year, Chloe decided that she wanted to take a break from acting for a bit, and decided to back out of the Disney princess role. The actress is now looking to take on much more challenging roles, as she tries to break away from her past as a child star and launch a career as a serious Hollywood actress. So there you have it. There's our list of 10 actors who refused Disney princess movie roles. What did you think of our list? Which one of these castings would you like to have seen? And the answer to the movie emoji is... Did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to ScreenRant for more fun videos like this one.